What's up, guys? So, happy Valentine's Day to all you guys. And today I am gonna go out to a movie to go see Happy Death Day 2 or Happy Death Day to You. Right now, I'm actually rewatching the first Happy Death Day, which I haven't watched since I watched it in theaters. I had to rent it on iTunes, so I could rewatch the movie. But it was 99 cents, so I was like, I do need to refresh my memory for $1. Might just rewatch because I haven't watched this movie since I saw it in the theaters almost 2 years ago. So yeah, I'm gonna go to this luxury type theater. Basically, they serve food to you. It's a dine-in theater. I just went there for my birthday 2 weeks ago. I went to go see Glass with the family, and it was a really nice theater. And I'm really excited to film it in this video. And I'm hoping to have a good time. I've been looking forward to this movie. So with that being said, let's head to the theater. Take a look at this theater. It's really nice. Alright guys, so I saw Happy Death Day to You, and this was actually a movie that I was looking forward to because the first movie was a huge surprise. I really ended up enjoying it more the more I watch it. Yeah, let's get on to my review for Happy Death Day to You. Before I get to my official opinion about the movie, let's talk about the story a little bit. And of course, in this movie, they're basically explaining the time loops and what was causing the main character in the first movie, Tree, what was causing her to relive the same day over and over again. And they play a little bit with that in this movie, and they also add this additional subplot where she's like trapped in this whole another dimension where the world, like her world, is just more different from the actual world that she. It's complicated. It really is. This was a sequel that I was excited for, like I mentioned, and it was not a necessary sequel. It was not necessary at all. But they announced this movie about literally 6-7 months ago, and when they announced the movie, it was already filmed. And it's just one of those movies that just came by surprise. And then they revealed the story along with it, and I was really into the story. I was really into seeing what was causing her to relive the same day over and over again, and see how much fun they could have with that, considering that they had so much fun with the plot of the first movie. I was very excited to see what they could work on here. Happy Death Day to You is a fine movie, but it is a underwhelming sequel when you realize what they were trying to do. To be fair, what they were trying to accomplish is kind of hard, especially when it's in a movie and everything. And with that being said, the thing here is that the movie is messy, and it just really starts to fall apart after the first act of the movie. The movie starts off very different, more different than expected. They put more time into the time loop happening with another one of the characters, and he becomes like the main central character for about the first 25 to 30 minutes in the movie, which what I was actually really enjoying and I was really into. But then we finally get to that one part in the movie where they want to explain time loops, and at first it works, but then it just kind of gets convoluted and it's filled with all these plot devices, and the movie just suddenly just gets messy and it completely misses the point, kind of. The movie is very entertaining though. Jessica Roth is great in this role. She's very charismatic, very likable. As for everyone else in this movie, they all have cheesy performances, but they're very entertaining. And well, the writing for the movie itself is quite cheesy as well. But they really do try to actually tell a different story from what they told in the first movie. And I really appreciate that about this movie a lot. The fact that it's not following the same exact steps or the same exact beats that the first movie had. And especially when, and it's hard to take this movie serious, especially when it's trying to replicate movies like Back to the Future, of course, in its own way. And there's not much else to say about this movie except that the movie is fine for what it is. At least, again, it's trying to do something different from the first movie, and it's not using the same formula that the first movie is, which is great, which means that they were trying to get original with the movie, and again, I really do appreciate that. Now, they do set up a third movie, and I cannot see how they could possibly move on from here, although I am very intrigued by the post-credit scene, see how they could move on with the third movie, although up to this point, I'm sure it's just money because the first one just made so much money. As for my recommendation for this movie, I'd recommend Matinee, but since I don't think this is a movie that you need to go watch in theaters, I'd recommend a rental on Redbox when it's out. So with that being said, the movie is fine. I'm gonna give Happy Death Day to You a B-. Alright guys, so keep on lookout for more reviews. There's more coming out within these next few days. Anyways, if you guys seen this movie, tell me what you guys thought about it in the comment section below. As always, thanks so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.